how well he can contain the aggro and the upside down kicks of CCH's Guile.
Yeah, and CCH is shown to be very adaptative throughout this whole top 8 so far.
Totally.
And the whole tournament, excuse me.
Yeah, right. I mean, these guys are winners finals. Like, yeah. That's ridiculous. Give it up, you know.
The Young Bucks, man. All right. So yeah, you know, earlier we did see when Jibrill was playing against Shellman, he kind of went down at first, trying to get into his groove. So I wonder if it's going to take the necessary amount of games for him to adjust as previous games have shown.
Right.
We'll find that out right here.
Let's see, let's go. Blue Guile.
The ChrisCCH specialer. He loves the Air Force one.
Yeah, on the player one side with the Blue Guile, watching knowingly from above.
So yeah, trying to keep it slow. Yeah, Jibrill with the reactions on that.
Great opening. Looking to bait the flash kick.
Keeping his pressure pretty non-committal as much as he can.
Guile take that trade.
Woo!
Here we go.
Gonna get him out of the corner, get him good damage.
Yep.
Trying to go for that reset. Nice from Jibrill to not bite, but yeah, that's Guile, man. It's gonna be hard to jump in.
Throw loops.
Stun. Oh,
wow.
Kill even.
Wow. And you have to be wary about that. That's definitely we haven't seen a lot of that from Guile so far in this tournament, but the throw loops are real.
Yeah, Suplex City, man.
Suplex City.
Yeah. Okay, trying the anti-air there, but just a little off space.
Jibrill one step ahead, I feel like. Not pushing a button, going for that empty jump, specifically looking for that anti-air attempt. Yep. Try to force CCH to a different anti-air, perhaps, and then where Vega can get him with the roundhouse.
And then he answers right back from the previous round of strong stun.
Ooh, just barely whiffs with the strong. That was going to go into so much. Jibrill, though, is on it.
Right into the overhead, keeps all his meter. Jibrill with the strong pressure.
And that's Jibrill at his best. When you start to see sequences and the movement around the other character, right? And then when the other character does push a button, it whiffs. It's just slightly out of range, despite having expected that to be able to put Vega in block stun or something, right? Just that perfect, really precise cat and mouse game he plays with Vega.
Whew! Yeah, it's really hard to be able to cross under Guile, as his DP is a down up charge. You know, it doesn't matter which side you're on, he can still do the emotion.
Throw loops were started.
Uh-oh. Kill, but yeah, he tried to shimmy him there, but he was just a little too far in his walk forward. Jibrill getting a little too antsy, and ChrisCCH taking the first game off his anti-airs.
Is CCH gonna win this?
Did you say, do I know?
Is CCH gonna win this?
Oh,
he hasn't taken a monthly yet. He's had a really good showing in last month, and he's
constantly
always been on a rise, you know, but I first saw him in the top 16, I was like, wow, this young kid, that was like 6 months ago maybe, right?
He always seems like he's beating people up, but like he always gets just shy of it. And so, I mean, this might be his time to shine, man. He's looking so good.
He's guaranteed top 3 this tournament.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Everyone else that's like still kind of in the running has won the tournament.
Yep.
I mean, Shimpalo, I'm not sure. I mean, but he got second in KI, so he's no stranger to being in grand finals.
Yeah, sounds correct to me. Yeah, wow, look at the defense from ChrisCCH. He turned every defensive opportunity immediately into offense, but Circuit Jibrill finally answering back off of the mistake on a sweep.
One more mix-up. And the call-out on the flash kick.
Wasn't even a mix-up.
That's big. You need that.
Yeah, because now ChrisCCH is going to second-guess himself on his EX flash kicks on Wake Up.
Round 2.
And I think in the past, watching CCH on the up and coming, you know, he used to go to flash kick a lot more. So I'm not sure that that'll phase him too much because he is so much more calculated with them now. Nice EX into the reset.
Yeah,
just
trying to get that throw.
Perfectly off of the slide
no, just barely missing the combo, and that's huge for Jibrill. Gets the throw loop time? No.
Hey.
Okay. All the crush counters building up so much stun. Yeah, finally getting antsy, Jibrill.
Great response.
Good counter poke. Oh, the bait from Jibrill was perfect. He could have killed, but okay. Still gets it, though.
Finds the overhead.
Second game, going to Circuit Jibrill. A lot more controlled. A lot better from Jibrill.
Yes. It's that 1-1.
Gonna take a sip of water. You know, take a second. It's really important to take that second and compose yourself these days. It's not even just about you're not even just trying to readjust your thought process for the matchup, but you're trying to get your heart rate down and really think about it, because your game plan is probably solid. You just need to be able to execute it.
You're here. Winner's final.
Okay, there it is. Yeah, see, we see that. Every defensive situation for Chris turns immediately into an offensive situation.
Strength of Guile.
Okay. Gonna V reversal out there. You know, with that 2-bar V trigger nowadays, it's a lot better for him to be using V reversal. God, the boom choices from Chris. Okay, remains composed, keeping the pressure. Jibrill trying to find his way in. Okay, finds it. There we go. Jibrill, the offense.
Bringing it back the other way.
Whew, catches that back walk. Oh, another one. And oh, he thought it was going to stun. So he didn't even go for the Crystal Flash.
So good. Calling ChrisCCH out on his back movement, trying to get out of range of Vega's offensive sequences. Those roundhouses really on point.
Oof. Yeah, it didn't have the charge for Flash Kick there.
Ooh.
Okay, nice. The counter poke from Jibrill. He just is not afraid. And I really like it, but ChrisCCH showing the exact same situations. Oh, and there's the sweep again. That's just killing Guile players today. Oh, this is that situation we were talking about. The super's not going to kill, and ChrisCCH has all the resources available to him. Yeah, so if he doesn't get this setup right here, okay.
But he finds it. He finds it.
Second game, Circa's own Jibrill.
Yeah, really nice sequence. It's pretty much like if you don't kill with those supers when you really cash out all your resources, it's the post-super mix-up that you really need to succeed. And if it doesn't, like, sure, you can still close out the match, but it's just...
It's so much harder.
It's so stressful in this game, especially against a character like Guile or any character with a really strong V-trigger.
Yeah.
He doesn't need a lot of meter to make that work.
No, he doesn't. So, yeah, he's going to go to character select to take that time to compose himself like I was talking about. You got to get that heart rate down. You got to just... Your game plan was solid earlier. We saw it. So you just got to be able to execute it properly.
And we saw the strength of the throw loop earlier where he got the back throw and then walked up and upside down kicked him in the face.
Yeah.
That's, you know, the throw loop's cute and fun and all that, but that's the real strength of the throw loop, is making them tech.
Yeah, because then now they have those other options on deck in their minds. And
we're at 2-1, Jibrill over CCH so far. It's been competitive, but I do feel like that score accurately reflects what we're seeing in the set, you know, like where Jibrill feels very in control.
This man's reads on the fireball have been so good. He's gotten so many jump-ins.
A lot of it has been the opening gambit, which, you know, you should only be getting hit by that so often.
Yeah.
At a certain point, you're like, okay, just relax on that first pace.
Yeah, no real hit checks from ChrisCCH because he got counter hit by that medium a couple times. There's that sweep.
Great counter pokes. Upside down kick. Interesting choice. Decides to spend it early. Maintain that life lead.
Yep. Okay. Gonna be able to toss him out of there. Tries to get the upside down kick again, and Jibrill answering back. So he's still got that V-trigger on deck, so it's only about half, so he's still got the ability to pressure him and put him in that corner. Oh, that's going to catch him. Yeah, that's huge. If he had spent the bar, he could have killed him. He's going to keep jabbing.
Just keep jabbing.
There's no way to get out of that.
Street Fighter 4.
Very smart from CCH.
And that's where Vega's V-reversal, you know, probably frustrates a lot of Vega players.
Yeah.
Cammy would just be out of the corner for free. Anybody else would be reducing stun.
Yeah, but for Vega, it's a little more difficult of a situation.
You kind of just died.
Okay, nice. Reacted to the V reversal.
I think he was going to go for it anyways. He didn't jump in with roundhouse, so he jumped in with medium kick, a little bit less block stun, trying to go for that throw.
That makes sense.
But you can't really react to like which jump in they use too often, right? So CCH still dialing in that throw.
Yep. And yeah, I do like that he's going to be reversal a lot more to just keep the offensive momentum in his situation, but...
Interesting choice. He got the crush counter fierce, but didn't have an option after it.
Okay, here we go.
Tried it for Oki.
He's got to get this one again. Okay, he's out now. This could be ChrisCCH's game, and he just backtested. He's gone, and yeah, you cannot flash kick in that situation.
That was so nice. That was so good. Triple backdash, build the spacing, go to the wall dive, and he just knew at that range he was going to be all right. That was like the full stretch. You're holding right the whole way. Vega going deep.
Yeah. I really like Jibrill's like slow, methodical play.
Winner's really final match point, Jibrill Vega.
And he's looking good.
Corner pressure. Yeah, finds the low. There we go.
Look at that stun. He's got to be able to... Oh, no.
Yeah, he's just so ready for the flash kicks.
It's going to scale. He's not going to be able to kill, but it's going to be really good. Okay. CCH trying to keep composed, and there we go. It's time for him to... Oh, no, he baited it again, but just a little bit too much recovery. Oh, trying to air him.
That move, I just want to say that CCH doesn't look ready for that. He needs to think about that, maybe hit the phone.